Crack the seal on a vinyl sleeve in 1983 and you might hear it, that low rolling pulse that doesn't just play, it prowls. No quibble here. Juicy Fruit isn't background music. It's the soundtrack to 1,000 knowing glances and half smiles across candlelit rooms. James Mtume understood seduction as architecture. Build a groove sparse enough for silence to lean in, yet lush enough for bass to leave fingerprints. And in that sweet spot, he carved a place where funk, soul, and slow-burn R&B merged like warm honey. But Mtume's story starts far from the club floor, back in jazz dens with Miles Davis, where the percussion was less about volume and more about conversation. That training shows up everywhere in Juicy Fruit. The pauses, the restraint, the trust that the audience will fill the space with their own pulse. It became an 8-week R&B chart dominator, and decades later, a hip-hop building block when the notorious B.I.G. flipped it into a mission statement. The DNA of Juicy Fruit didn't just survive sampling, it thrived. Fast forward to You, Me, and He, and the intimacy gets more complicated. Here, Mtume plays with narrative. Love as a triangle, desire as an unresolved chord. The bass is still hypnotic, but the harmonies twist, making the listener complicit in the drama. Recorded in analog, mixed in digital, the track has a warmth that's not nostalgia, it's precision engineering. No flashy drum solos, no pyrotechnic vocals, just the slow tightening of an emotional knot until you're in it, whether you want to be or not. Then Breathless, a different kind of tension. It's not about seduction or scandal, it's about the moment when love catches you off guard and refuses to let you breathe normally again. Here, the arrangement swells, lush keyboards, carefully placed percussion, and James Mtume's crew deliver vocals that pull you in like a tide. The sophistication doesn't come from overproduction, it comes from the balance between polish and pulse. Across these songs, you hear a deliberate evolution, from the quiet confidence of Juicy Fruit to the tangled truths of You, Me, and He, and finally the sweeping romance of Breathless. Mtume wasn't chasing trends, he was designing them, sketching blueprints in a studio that other artists would study for decades. You can quibble about which track hits hardest, but not about the impact. In under a decade, Mtume went from jazz percussive prodigy to architect of an R&B aesthetic so enduring that every time a minimalist groove makes the room lean forward, you're hearing his echo.